Right now after a single-engine plane splashed down into the Quinnipiac River. It was breaking news last night during Eyewitness News at 6.
Now, today we learned it really was not a very easy job getting it out of the water there. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live along the river with the latest on the investigation. Hi there, Matt.
Hi there, Mark and Stephanie. Well, you can see the plane on a flatbed truck right behind me here as the crews, they are still on scene now. Today, really have to take their time getting it out of the water because, they tell us towing a plane out of a river, not something they're used to. And then you add in the environmental concerns with the river and the nearby oyster beds.
It's not like you see every day, right?
That would be this single-engine plane floating in the water after crash landing in the middle of the Quinnipiac River Thursday. And for the tow crew with Bruno's Garage, it's the first time they've ever been asked to pull out a plane.
We're used to being on 95 with tractor trailers or buses or whatnot. So we had to get outside the box here and do a little bit of thinking. So
tow operators dressed in waders got in the water, hooking up the plane and slowly pulling it out of the Quinnipiac River Marina, where it spent the night, surrounded by booms to prevent any fuel from escaping. The tow crews taking their direction from the FAA.
So we strapped it exactly where they wanted it. We lifted it. We allowed the water to drain. We made sure no fuel was coming out of it. We continued to lift it in stages.
It was around 5 o'clock last night when the pilot, who was heading from Florida to Massachusetts, radioed Tweed New Haven Airport, saying he was in distress. We're told they heard some sputtering and a clunk while 7,000 feet in the air.
I was sitting on the bench there, and I heard a noise coming.
So, we saw the landing gear go up, and Wayne said he's going to crash.
But amazingly, the two people on board and their dog were able to walk out. And since it was low tide, they were able to stand in the water until help arrived. As for the cleanup, one concern, the fuel on board, 55 gallons. The Department of Energy and Environmental Protection tells us a small amount leaked last night with a minimal impact. So that's why they had the booms in place and being extra careful while removing it today.
There are oyster beds here. We don't want any fuel to be leaking, so we're taking every precaution to ensure that that plane is out of the water.
Once out of the water, they put the plane up on a flatbed, sucking out the fuel and also taking a sample to test, as the investigation is now headed up by the National Transportation Safety Board.
We're going to keep it here because the wings will be intact until the NTSB and FAA gives us the approval.
And we're told there is a good chance the plane will be here on the flatbed through the weekend as they investigate. We're live with the mobile newsroom in New Haven. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.